Greetings and welcome to Inspired Messages. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, and share the link. I am Goddess Nini, and today our topic is about, we're going to dissect words. We're going to dissect the words atom, A-T-O-M, atum, A-T-U-M, Adam, A-D-A-M, and Eve. So stay tuned. Our entire existence is being conducted across several dimensions and planes. Many are so much higher than the one we are on now. This should always serve to assist us when we feel alone, to understand that you are not alone and everything is going on as it needs to in your life, which is constantly being watched over. And so you are encouraged to fully participate by obtaining total consciousness and awaken from all subtle stages of sleep. Because when you show that you are responsible without delay, you will be given great talents. There's no such thing as a wrong choice, as I always state in previous videos, that all choices in every life experience, although they may appear to be incorrect, they always serve to show you or guide you on a correct path. And some lessons, once you learn them, you don't need to repeat them over and over again. But when you don't learn the lesson, you're going to have continuous experiences until you do. Because once you learn that fire burns, you will learn how carefully you must handle it. The limitation is in our mind, and it is how something comes from nothing. But if you sit down and think about it, to our minds, everything comes from somewhere. So on that note, let's dive into our words that we're going to dissect for today. The entire knowledge of our being has lost its meaning because of, things that just weren't explained to us correctly. And so today we're going to talk about the atom. And if you see on the screen, we have the first word, which is atom, A-T-O-M. And atom is the scientific discipline of physics and chemistry. And in the scientific discipline of physics and chemistry, you define an atom as the smallest unit of matter. Then you have Adam, which is A-D-A-M. And I'm pretty sure we've all heard that the Adam and Eve story, but Adam is the symbolic and personalized traditional story of the first man of humanity on the planet Earth. And then you have Atum, A-T-U-M, who is an Egyptian deity whose name is derived from Tum, which means complete. He is the sun god as creator, the substance from which all creation unfurled. So as you can see, the words atom, Adam, and atum are very, very, very similar. So now let's look at the word Adam. You have A-D-A-M. So when you take AD and you reverse it, it becomes DA, which is male. When you have AM, you reverse it and becomes MA, which is female. And these are ancient tones and vibrations for our mothers and fathers who were both originally from the same atom, the same atom, the atom. And so who is Adam? Adam is the name of the first man according to the Bible. But there's a metaphysical Bible that gives you a definition of Adam. And the metaphysical meaning of Adam is the first movement of mind in its contact with life and substance. And also it states that Adam is the generic man who represents the whole human race as an individual man idea. Okay? And so when I looked into, I have another dictionary called the forgot the name of it right now, but I'll put the link, the name of the dictionary in the description box below. It also says that Adam is the ego or the will. And so the will of we have a mission to accomplish. And so when we have a mission to accomplish, the Adam, the man, the Adam man has to adhere to this wisdom faithfully to carry out his work. And when he begins to carry out his work, and when I say he, I'm not only referring to the male aspect, but the male-female Adam. Once you carry out your work, your plans that has been identified, you create a harmonious consciousness. So Adam is actually the spiritual illumination. You know, when they talk about Adam in the Bible or in the Garden of Eden, what the comprehension that I've obtained from it is the fact that when he ate the apple, it's because now it opened his mind to the different powers. You know, the different powers, the good and the evil, the God and the devil, as they say, but it's really balance. He became aware, and he fell from his spiritual life. He fell from the I am principle. And so when we look at, so now let's dive into the Eve. Eve is closely identified as the elementary life with absolute life, the God. When you look at the word Jehovah, it is the basis for Eve. I'm not going to read all of that, but it's the basis for Eve. And who is Eve? Eve is the love or the feeling. This is the feminine aspect of the atom, the wisdom who puts feelings into what it thinks. The Eve feeling is the mother of all living things. The feeling is spirit. The womb man symbolizes the soul, the region of man. These are the primary elemental forces, the Adam and Eve, the I am, the Adam. And that word Adam is in androgyne or androgyne. Andro meaning male and gene meaning female. And if you wish, Google this stuff, you will see that it's there. The information is out there. So the andro gene, the andro is male, and the gyne is the gene, the female. So we find the as an androgyne. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. I know different people pronounce it differently. Who through some technique or occurrence externalizes its feminine and masculine counterparts as pairs. So every man and every woman has both a male and a female counterpart. The womb man or woman brought out the ability to bring compressed life into the external world. The womb shapes and forms and cultivates the seed of man so it can live in another environment since it begins as a semen. So you have within the atom, which is the atum, the ad, am, da, ma exists in all life. And so whether you are male or female, like I stated before, you always have the ability to identify with your original state, the Adam. Man and woman are linked. And no matter how much one may insist that they can live without the other, they will find their energy and their mind being blocked. Because when you think that way, that you cannot live without a man, or when a man thinks that they cannot live without, or they can live without when a man thinks that they can live without a woman, and a woman thinks that they can live without a man, you automatically block your energy flow. You're not allowing yourself to be. And when I say you're not allowing yourself to be, because this is part of who you are, this is nature, and you're going against nature by saying that and allowing yourself not to engage with with a partner, because it's necessary. It's necessary. We must understand that female and male, we have to understand who the male and female truly are. Because once we realize that we are one within each other, we live in wholeness, we live in balance, we live in harmony. And as long as we continue to misunderstand each other and abuse each other, we are really and truly abusing and misusing ourselves. Thank you for listening. And until next time, walk in your power. Much love.